Good morning, students. Today we are going to study the essay Forgetting by Robert Lind. Robert Lind was the literary editor of the News Chronicle. He wrote for a long time in the Middles, the New Statesman, and Nation under the pseudonym YY. He is one of the most engaging and delightful of English essayists. His essays have a wide range in subject matter, and the treatment is always witty and humorous. He has a gift for the right word, and there is a pleasing undercurrent of satire in all that he writes. Now, this particular essay, Forgetting, is a humorous essay written about the habit of forgetting, as the title suggests. The writer has dealt with the topic in a remarkably witty and funny manner. The writer marvels at the human tendency of absent-mindedness, and he says, "It is the efficiency rather than the inefficiency of human memory that compels my wonder." Modern man remembers even telephone numbers. He remembers the addresses of his friends. He remembers the dates of good vintages. He remembers appointments for lunch and dinner. His memory is crowded with the names of actors and actresses, and cricketers and footballers and murderers. He can tell you what the weather was like in a long past August, and the name of the provincial hotel at which he had a vile meal during the summer. So the writer is trying to say that modern man can remember a lot of things. Then why is it that a person forgets some very simple and basic things? When he can remember some very typical things, then why he forgets some very simple things? That is a question that the writer tries to explore, and he tries to find answer to that question. Then he has analyzed the various aspects, and he has taken some examples which are very common. First, he has taken the example of taking medicines, and he says that it is a very common thing that people usually forget to take medicines on time. They remember, say, after 1 hour or 2 hours, and then they recall that, oh, I had to take that medicine and I forgot. This is a very common tendency. So he tries to explore this phenomenon. What is the reason behind this? The writer goes on to say that people usually forget to take medicines on time. Certain psychologists tell us that we forget things because we wish to forget them. And it may be that it is because of their antipathy to pills and potions that many people fail to remember them at the appointed hours. But the writer says that he has been a lifelong devotee of medicines, and he says that when there is some new medicine in the market, he's really excited and he wants to test it, how it is, and his mind sparks at the idea of some new medicine. That is what he says, that's his claim. But even then, even after being in his own words, after being a lifelong devotee of medicines, why is it that the writer himself forgets to take medicines on time? So that is a question that the writer raises, and then he goes on to mention other many examples of forgetfulness in human beings, and he reaches a conclusion also. So we will discuss all those aspects in our next lecture. We'll continue with the same essay. So that is all for today. Thanks.